may be tuning in. I just realized I had pretty good signal there and thought this might be cool to do. Looks like no one's watching, so I thought this would be more of a Q&A until some people get here. Here's my campsite here. Why don't we do a little campsite tour? Hammock over there, I took it down because it was too windy and I was like, I'll sit in that later. I put my fridge on the ground because I was getting in here to get some stuff ready for a hike I'm going on tomorrow. And then, oh gosh, here, just a little table set up. I already had dinner. I had salad, and so I just thought I'd leave that overnight in case. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna want to make coffee and stuff, so I didn't want that. Hi, cheapskate. Thank you for saying my first person. I really hope more people start saying stuff, or it's just gonna be me talking to myself. Tonight I am having a beer that I planned for this little live session down in my cooler over here. Tonight, hi! I Sage. I'm having this beer called Color Country Red Ale. It is a red ale from a brewery in St. George, Utah. And that's where I am right now, Utah. How's the weather? Oh, it's sunny, but it's also kind of chilly. I feel like it's like in the 50s or something. Not the warmest, but you know, it could be worse. Hi, howdy partner, back to you. So I have a brewmate. Hello, yeah, person from Utah. That's great. This seems like such a cool place to have grown up. Or to be from, I guess. Just got back from Utah. That's awesome. What's for dinner? I already had some salad. It was a little plain, but I didn't have to work that hard to make it. So, not a big deal. I'm trying to figure out how I can set my camera, my phone really, so that you all can see the sunset with me. Hi from Miami, your favorite channel. Thank you so much. I work really hard, and sometimes I feel like I can't really compete with the great guy. Same here in Gulfport. Let's see, Gulfport, Mississippi. I've been there. Or was it? No, I want to say Gulfport, Louisiana, but it was Mississippi, wasn't it? So, cheers to you all. I hope you are having a lovely evening. What's everybody up to this evening? So if you watched, well, when my latest video about hiking in Guadalupe National Mountains premiered, 45 and rain in Ohio. That's a bummer. I was in Gulfport, Mississippi. Thank you. So if you were watching my most recent video from Guadalupe Mountains while it premieres, I was able to do a live chat. Hello from Indiana. Thank you. You just finished grading papers. Thank you for being a teacher. That's what my dad did as a career, and I know it probably seems like you never get a break from grading papers, huh? But thank you for educating the next generation. Oh yeah, I keep trying to tell this story but getting distracted. So When I was premiering my last video, I was able to do a live chat during that. Oh, hi BB Sai. Hi Roger. I was able to do a live chat yesterday, and if any of you all were on there, I was saying, Cookie, hello from Missouri. Welcome to the chat. Glad you're here. I keep getting distracted, but I'm so glad people are watching my live. Oh yeah. Hi Scar Farm, Scar Fam 5. Sorry, I never know how to say your name, but I recognize it, and I'm glad you're always here. But anyway, on my video that premiered, I said that if you were live chatting while it premiered, oh, Wendy, hi. Cheapskate, Franklin Mountain State Park looked wonderful. Oh yeah, that was such a cool place. It was kind of noisy though, because it was on the internet. But my phone broke recently. I was going to the Grand Canyon, actually starting to film a video, and all of a sudden it just turned completely off. So if you were there when I was premiering my video yesterday and you were in the chat, you already know that. But I was having a horrible day yesterday because I'm like, I can't tell my family I'm okay. I can't get directions where I need to go easily. I have to find someone that knows, and then I have to remember everything exactly. So it was just a challenge, and it was a frustrating day. But today I got my phone fixed. And I'm so glad I can go back to editing now. Hello, CC Photo Lady. I feel like the time I'm reading this is really not the same as the time that you all are watching this live, because Mose, what's up, kiddo? Just enjoying a beer, enjoying the sunset. Sitting in the trunk of my car, as you can probably tell. I need to do this more often. This is a great little hangout spot, but usually my fridge is here, so I don't really sit here that much. Hey, are you still alive? I am indeed. I am currently still alive as of April 7th, 2021. Username say I check up on you every 2 weeks. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. I try to post. I'm going to try to start posting a little more often. Roger says you need a Hainano beard as beer maiden. Well, the chat faded away before I could finish reading that, but I think it was Tahiti, and that sounds really cool. Definitely after I finish the 50 states. I'm not sure at what point, but I really want to go abroad. I've already been to about 20 European countries, Australia and Singapore and Iceland. I guess that is a European country. But I do travel the world a little more than you've been seeing since I started this channel. But I'm excited to, now that I know how to make videos, now that I know how to make videos, I want to definitely make videos about going to different countries. It's just so interesting. The chat already faded away, so I missed who said it, but someone said 2 videos a week would be dope. Well, definitely in what's it called? New Mexico, I filmed 2 videos, so there will be 2 videos. Oh gosh, I guess that's going to be next week, right? Because I just did my Texas one, and that's the one I went to next. Okay, well, after this chat, I will start editing and getting that video ready. Username says, what state number are you now? Well, let's see. I'm in Utah, and I think Texas was 30. So, New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah. So, yeah, 33. Cool. Getting closer to the end, which is a good and a bad thing at the same time. You know, good for the accomplishment, bad because I don't want it to end. But there are plenty more adventures to come, I'm sure of it. Also, since you guys are here for the live, I will give you some information. Oh, thank you. You think this live stream is type 1 fun. I agree. Roger says, New Mexico, I have the 2 places I suggested. I don't remember what you suggested, but I know they were very cool, so I hope you enjoy them. And let's see. I lost the end of my chat. Oh, Wendy says, beautiful sunset. My son and his family lives in Utah. That must be so cool. I don't want to say exactly where I am in Utah, but you'll eventually figure out because I'll post a video talking about waking up at this campsite. I'm going to start filming that video tomorrow, of course. It's a pretty exciting day. Oh yeah, so what I was saying a second ago is because you all are watching the live chat, I'm going to tell you some exclusive information. So I have been hanging on to 1 beer from each of the states I've been to recently, and I'm going to give them away. Right now I'm thinking I want to do just a drawing. I've also considered doing a raffle. So I don't know how I'll give them away, but I am collecting some stuff, and hopefully I'll pass that on to one of you guys. Roxy Rock says, I love your star constellation map decor of your roof. Do you remember the size of it? No, I don't. But it is too big for my roof. And I just folded back the corners to make it the size I needed, and then used garment tape or fabric tape to secure it. I guess you really could have used any tape, but that's what I did just in case, because it is pretty large. But because it is folded back under itself, there are parts where it's a circle, and there are some parts where the edges of the circle are, off what's visible. Oh, Roger says White Sands and Carlsbad Cavern was what you suggested. Okay. Spoiler alert, I went to White Sands and a place called Slippa Wilderness. So I didn't go to Carlsbad Caverns this time, just because I don't really know why I didn't. It was really close to Guadalupe National Park, and yeah, I don't remember why I didn't go. I think I was just kind of in a hurry. I really was eager to get to White Sands, and I passed up the opportunity to go to Carlsbad Cavern on the way there. But the good news is that just means I'll have to go another time. I never want to stop traveling. So, Greg Peterman reporting in from Tallahassee. Welcome. Glad to have ya. Username says, come to Saudi Arabia. Oil is cheap. Food is dirt cheap. Delicious AF. Oh, I do want to go to Saudi Arabia. It is going to be good. Hello, Billy from North Carolina. Cheers back to CC Photo Lady. Roger, White Sands is so cool. Yes, I agree. I'm so excited to share the video with you all. I think it was just a beautiful place, and beautiful places, you know, that's in the name of my channel. So I'm excited about it. Wendy says, I love peanut butter. However, that beer sounded gross before you even tasted it. The can was cool. Yeah. It did grow on me, though. It's definitely a dessert beer. You know, like you do get porters and stouts that are like coffee flavor or chocolate flavor. It was definitely in that same family, except like, I don't know. It grew on me, though. It wasn't bad in the end. Ekrager, sorry, I'm probably saying that wrong, said, just wanted to say I enjoy you sharing your travels, the ups and downs. Thank you. I'm glad I can share both sides of it, you know. Glad we can support you by watching. Aw, us Texans, from Austin, enjoyed you showing off Texas recently. Well, thank you. I enjoyed your fine city. Great door dashingness. Mo said we played Leapfrog from Florida to now. I think we still are. Roger says you need to have a super chat so people can donate money. I don't know. I don't want to do that because YouTube gets a portion of the money. And I'm like, hey, YouTube, you have millions of dollars. Don't make money off of me. So I'm hoping like people would just donate my Snapchat, or I also have Venmo and PayPal. It's just Madeline Zickel, all three places. On Venmo, the picture is me in Switzerland, and on the other two, it's my little circle logo with the mountains and the beer. So, if you're interested in donating to me like you would if you had Super Chat, that would be super nice. If not, do not feel obligated at all. I'm just happy you're here hanging out. A lot of words. Oh no. Technology. Username says, what's for dinner? It was salad. Greg Peterman says, you are about to hit some real adventure now. Desert. Yes, I love it. I'm so excited. I love the desert. It's so pretty out here. Gay Bar says, it looks like a nice sunset. It really is, man. It's great. I'm so lucky that this camp spot was available. Has a little view to it. Oh no, what is going on? Adirondacks watching, laughing as usual, with love following you, thank you. Laughter is the key to a happy life. I mean, Greg says, enjoyed that vid a while back of you making money. Yes, dude. DoorDash. I haven't done that in a while. I need to. Hi, Zeke. Welcome to the chat. But yeah, lately I haven't been DoorDashing as much as I should, just because I've been in small towns and I haven't, either like I was stuck in traffic because it was kind of a touristy spot, and I was like, the time it takes me to deliver this stuff isn't worth my time, or I wasn't getting a lot of orders. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to DoorDash right now. I am going to save that for later. And I haven't in like 2 weeks. So, whoops, that's longer than I meant to take off, but oh well, it'll all work itself out in the end, right? I sure hope. username says, how are you going to drive to Hawaii and Alaska? I think I might have to not have the van for part of that, those two, because my passport is expired. I've been meaning to look that up, but I think it takes like several months to get a new passport, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to drive through Canada to go to Alaska. And Hawaii, I would definitely fly. The van is definitely a big part of the adventure. It's like the main tool, I guess you could say, that I've been using for it. But I think the van is just going to have to live on in my heart when I go to Hawaii. And let's see, I think internet person said, are you going to have a campfire? Okay, I did think about it because someone really nice left me, there is a fire pit and someone left some firewood on there. Like just a little bit though, just some kindling to get it going. But I don't have like big logs. I didn't buy any today, and it's illegal to gather wood in this area, so I didn't do that. But I'm hoping maybe tomorrow, after I go to where I'm hiking, a secret surprise that you'll find out later. After I go on the hike, maybe I'll pick up some firewood and then have a fire that I can then put in the video that I'm going to make tomorrow. So that is, oh my goodness. Excuse me. But anyway, campfire is on the agenda for tomorrow. And speaking of agenda, Gabe R says, is Puerto Rico on the agenda? Maybe, that would definitely be cool. I really want to. We'll see though. Once I get my passport situation worked out. Username says, for Hawaii, why not ferrying it? Just because I think it would be more expensive. That's the only reason. I've actually been to Hawaii before. It was a connecting flight. It was a layover place when I was in Hawaii. I'm sorry. It was a layover spot when I was going to Australia, or coming back from Australia, actually. But I booked Melbourne to Hawaii with one airline, and Hawaii to wherever I was going, I think it was LA, so I was on two different airlines. So I got to get off the plane, get my luggage, check back in on the other airline, and then I had a few hours to go explore. So that was really cool. Most of Puerto Rico is considered a state now. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll have to add it to the agenda now. Okay, fair enough. I guess it's a plan then. Yeah, I will have to set aside some money so I can afford a ticket to get there. But yeah, okay, I'll go to Puerto Rico. If you're in Michigan, and when I was in states up north, I was like, what if I'm just wandering in the woods and I happen to go to Canada? Especially when I hiked the Superior hiking trail. Apparently it finishes looking into Canada. But I was so exhausted by the end of that, I was like, there is no way. I am trying to go find the country's borders. Oh, no. Bad. Like, that would be so cool. I don't think really doing all of Mount Everest is in my future, but I would love to do Everest Base Camp. Like, it just seems like a must. But also, you do have to think about sustainable tourism, because I know they do have a problem with, like, there's too many visitors and not enough, like, actual space. So, like, human waste and overcrowding is a problem. So, I don't know. I'll have to look into the details of going to Everest Base Camp. But great suggestion about the Himalayas. I definitely want to. Greg Peterman said, why haven't you been to Mount Whitney yet? Let's see, Mount Whitney is in Northern California yet. Oh, right. That's where the John Muir Trail ends. Well, I've actually applied to hike the John Muir Trail twice now, and I haven't been successful either time because the permit's really hard to get. Ooh. So I was planning in advance actually for this trip. That's the second time I applied to get the JMT permit. I was like, I'm turning 30 in August. Wouldn't that be amazing if I was on the John Muir Trail and it was my 30th birthday, and I was like starting the trail in my 20s, ending it in my 30s. Like, how cool would that be? But didn't get the permit. But you can do a walk-up permit, so I don't know. Stay tuned. I'll tell you guys in late July if that's actually happening. But hopefully I actually will get to hike the JMT when I'm in California. And then I'll do Mount Whitney. Perfect. Where did my chat go? Marshall Jim Duncan said, I heard about that in John Kay's book, Into the Wild. I watched the movie, Into the Wild, that's on Netflix, and I couldn't really get into it. It was kind of a bummer. Oh, Into Thin Air. Okay. Cool. Zeke says, how are gas prices? $5, so it could, I suppose, but the last time I bought gas, it was $4.41, and that was a good deal. So they're not the best. Sometimes I think, like, what if after states I just pick an area and do a lot of hikes and a lot of adventures just in that one area, so I don't have to spend so much on gas. But I don't know. We will see that in the future. Have you posted any of your Europe trips pics anywhere online? Not really. If you're interested though, when I was just starting out on YouTube, I made a video called like the best hikes I've done so far, and there's one of them is doing a mountain called Montserrat in Spain, and if you're interested in that video is somewhere on my channel. I'm pretty sure the thumbnail is like 3 pictures and then me looking dreamily up into sky. Oh, I know. I'll copy and paste the link when I'm done with this live stream. Greg Peterman says, and beer prices. Well, I just got this 6-pack in Utah at a gas station for $10. And I think it's very high quality beer. So I'd say beer prices are pretty good. Philo Beto Baby said, I live in northern Minnesota and I enjoyed your SHG videos. Thank you. I prefer it on the parallel highway on a cycle, but maybe someday I'll dig up my trekking poles and try a section. Thanks for taking us along. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for coming with me. Marshall says, $4.29 in Pittsburgh. I'm sorry, man. It is rough everywhere. Although, I would expect it to be lower in the east than out west. That's like, I mean, when I was moving across the country, that's how it seemed to me. So what do I know? I am somebody said, hello. Welcome, somebody. Username said, have you been to New Zealand? No, not yet. That was actually, after I finished my Europe trip, that's where I was gonna save up and go next to New Zealand. But wouldn't you know it, that's when the pandemic happened. So that is still on my list. Really looking forward to when I get to go, though. And Zeke said, did you go to Zion National Park? No, I'm not going to Zion on this trip, but I have been there. Let's see, I think it must have been 2017. And that is also on the video where it was like my top hikes or top adventures I've ever been on. So, it was so great. I love Zion so much. Krista Urso. Did you know Urso means bear in Latin? You probably did. That's your last name. Says, is the beer and alcohol in Utah actually a lower alcohol percentage versus normal? That is a great question. I didn't know that was a thing. I know this one is 5 point something. Oh, come here, you. Yep, it's exactly 5 on the dot percent alcohol by volume. So I don't know if that's usually a thing that it has to be lower. Definitely. Hello?